I think that people have to be pretty creative. As long as you have the right mind frame, as far as your business goes, you should be able to run a pretty successful business here.
My name is Amie Cunningham. I am the owner and designer of Thief and Bandit, a line of hand-printed, handmade jewelry and apparel.
My name is Daniel Faria. I'm originally from Portugal, and I was the first one to apply to the Startup Visa program under the terms here of the province. I'm just interested to learn more about her business. In general, just learn more about the province. It's not like I've been here for a long time. So why did you come to Nova Scotia?
Well, we were living in Richmond, Virginia, and I actually became pregnant with my second child. So I'm Canadian, and my husband Johnston is American, and my parents live here in Halifax, so it just seemed like the right opportunity. So we moved here and we started up the business back up here and had the baby, and since we've moved here, we've had another child too, so we have 3 boys.
This is something that I've noticed before, is that most people that usually are willing to take a pay cut at a given point to do something they really love, they get rewarded for it because then they excel at it. So that's why I don't think happiness should be exclusively money-driven, but if you love what you do, you'll be much better at doing it, so you have a chance to achieve higher in life.
Thief and Bandit was Amie's sort of brainchild because she just liked the way it sounded. It's a little bit more of a mature sort of edge, and it rolls off the tongue well. And we were looking for just a new change in our lives, and moving the business, I think, seemed sort of daunting at first. When we got here, it took a while to sort of put everything into place, but everything really fell pretty quickly. We found that Halifax had a lot of resources, more than we had expected.
I was pleasantly surprised when we moved here, our sales actually increased. We send off at least 95% of our goods to either the States or overseas, and that includes wholesale. The reality is our customers are outside of the province.
Online businesses tend to be global, so things like search engine optimization or advertisement. Bottom line, Nova Scotia companies online are just like companies like elsewhere in the world.
Right.
So the fact that you're in Nova Scotia, it makes no difference. So I guess being a parent, especially 3 kids, comes with its challenges. What are your challenges running a business?
Time. That's the number one challenge for me, is finding the time in the day to get what I need to get done. Luckily, I have a lot of help from my mother, who lives just down the street, and she comes over to our house for about 4 or 5 hours every day. Once the kids go to bed at night around 8, I usually work from 8 till midnight, and in that time frame, I do all of my emailing and contacting clients, etc. In the end, I love doing what I do, and I wouldn't want to do anything else. I'm totally willing to go through the stresses of having a family with 3 kids and being able to be a creative person and make money doing it.
Halifax, Nova Scotia, is full of really talented, skilled people, and there are a lot of people that aren't doing what their passions are, and like if we could enable people to make a living doing what they love and what they're good at, then we'd feel pretty satisfied.
And we also have no interest at all at manufacturing our product anywhere but locally.
We want to give back to the community we live in, like we want to be a part of it and contribute, and by using locally sourced materials and local skills, we feel like we're embracing and being a part of that community.
And I admire the fact that you were able to put together such an infrastructure that supports you and believes in you, and it's inspiring.